Too much light makes them invisible. Cancels them out.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a constellation in Chicago. It's just too many lights.
A constant what? It's not like some business you should be doing in the toilet.
A constellation, dummy. Like a group of stars all together making a shape or something. Like a Big Dipper or a bear.
Oh, right. I've seen them at the planetarium. Yeah. From the school field trip to Allen.
Yo, did you see that?
See what?
Shooting star fools. Quick, make a wish. You missed it.
But I didn't see it. Will it still count if I didn't see it?
Yeah, man, that'd be like cheating, don't you think?
Where in the hell are we anyways?
I don't know. It's so dark in here. Anyway, who are you people?
Hey,
James.
Hey. My name's Michael.
I'm David. What about you? Who are you? What are you doing here?
yeah, I don't think they can see this, man.
Really?
Yo! Wow, you were right, nigga. They really can't see us.
Hey, damn it! Does anybody, can anybody see us?
I was doing laundry in the basement.
I was at work, making another plate of carne asada.
I was coming home from my last class.
I was trying to make the baby fall asleep when
I heard the shot.
I got the call.
I had a bad feeling, that kind of feeling that makes your heart pound so wildly, like it knows something that you don't. Oh, por Dios, por santo. I could not stand it. The not knowing it yet knowing was so unbearable.
It was one of those times when you wish you could just shut everything out. Pretend like you never heard the shot, or even if you did, pretend it wasn't gunfire, but just fireworks. And it is the 4th of July, and my son is home, sleeping, not being out there somewhere, walking home from his friend's house.
One of those times when you wish they got it wrong, that it wasn't my boy, shot. But my knees buckled right then, and I fell to the dirty floor of the L. My things scattered everywhere. My English book, my math book, my essay on gang violence. They got me
Another exhausting day, serving plate after plate of pollo con mole, carne asada tacos that I should be cooking at home for my family. I had left his sister Josie in charge, as usual. Only 16 and really responsible. I don't know what I would do without her. I used to be able to rely on him, too, but lately he's been hanging out with those boys from another school and I don't trust them. They are always staying out late. They are always at the corner.
I've seen those boys. My husband says they're dealing drugs, but they're only boys.
They are only boys.
Solo un niño.
Bata lang. Not even a man yet. I was so afraid that when you were born that you were not going to live. You were a preemie baby born 10 weeks before I was due. For days, we had you in an incubator just like those chicks we used to raise in our backyard in Cavite. We kept praying the rosary so that you could live. Aba Panginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng grasya. Ang Panginoong Diyos ay sa iyo.
Full of grace.
The
Lord is
with
with
thee.
thee.
Blessed
Blessed
art
art
thou
thou
among
among
women.
women.
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, in Jesus' name. Amen. You were our American boy, born in Albany Park, Chicago. You would speak perfect English and be someone big, bigger than your father, who is cooking adobo at Mabuhay restaurant for 10 years now, and bigger than your mother, who had to take care of someone else's baby so that I could take care of you. But you were so small at that time, so small that you could fit in the palms of our hands. But at that moment we knew that bundle of joy was our hope. The first to be born in America.
The first to go to college in the family. I remember in the beginning, I was not too sold on this idea of college. I thought he was just being lazy to not want to work and help in the house like his brother. I come from a proud family of skilled workers. My father was a carpenter, and my mother, the best dressmaker in town, got those Sears patterns in the mail and made those pretty dresses for the ladies with her Hardy Singer sewing machine. After we moved to the city for my father's job, she ended up working in an assembly line, sewing parts of clothes. A sleeve here, a collar there. Never felt whole again. I ended up working in the factory too until it closed down and the jobs were sent overseas. So when he kept telling me I want to go to college,
I want to go to college, Mom.
like it was a party or another field trip I couldn't afford to pay for that he wanted to go to, I wasn't sure what to say. We had just buried his father then, God rest his soul. I was so out of it grieving, wondered how I could do this on my own. I didn't even see this big change coming, and my little boy, now 18, graduated from high school. You were always good with words, book smart. Not like your older brother who knew the way of the streets. Your brother who went off to war to get away from here. I think you felt abandoned somehow when Iran left. And you ran with those boys for a while and fought me like I meant nothing to you. Then my brothers, you'd say, they got my back.
They my brothers. They got my back.
And I kept warning you. Those boys would only bring us trouble.
¿Por qué no escuchas a tu madre?
Don't I mean anything to you?
Di ba't ako nagluwal at nagpalaki sa'yo?
Didn't mean to hurt you, Ma.
Something happened. When you and me were left behind, two men gone, and in their place you. You woke up somehow. You wanted more from this life. You were going to be more. It was going to be more. Not afraid to open doors. He was my baby no more. Ready to see what is in store.
Until you started hanging out with the wrong crowd, with the boys on the corner standing there, waiting, looking out. Hijos de puta! It was those Vietnamese kids.
It was those black kids.
The Mexicans, those immigrant kids.
It was your Tío Luis, with his gold necklace and that 45 he carries around like a second dick.
It was those video games. It was rap music.
Narco music.
Rap music made us do it.
It was Bush who made your brother go off to war.
The Bush made us do it.
Obama, who has yet to bail us out of this crisis.
Obama mama made us do it.
It was Rahm Emanuel closing the schools, not caring about the kids getting hurt or dying.
Installing those stupid cameras that don't work.
A police car on every corner.
Those corrupt cops.
Damn popos made us do it.
Killing the kids when the kids are not killing each other.
Serve and protect. Huh.
It was me.
Ako ang may kasalanan.
We Joe. For thinking I could do it. Raise 3 kids on my own. My husband, your father, deported to Mexico after La Migra raided his work. I know I told you he was working abroad. I did not want you to worry. I did not want you to feel ashamed. He misses you all so much. He's been trying to come back since. Tells me to be patient. But he gets caught each time. What is he going to do when he sees you like this? My Eddie, you got caught too. You wanted the America you see on TV and in the movies. The fast cars, the nice clothes.
PlayStation, Xbox.
Burberry and Air Jordans
And you thought you found it all on the corner.
on the corner.
My corner.
My corner. My spot, I used to say. The space I claimed and thought was mine. Prime real estate. Cost my life.
We took you here when you were only 5, and already you would not speak to me in Spanish. Okay? You would only speak in English.
You spoke English with a perfect accent.
You shut me out like I was a bad dream. You used to have a lot of those, remember?
Yo recuerdo, mami.
It was. From the days we spent running, walking on ragged paths, the days we spent locked up inside a van, no air, no light, and you would scream in the middle of the night, calling for me.
Mommy! Mommy! Tengo miedo!
Mom, hurry!
Deny, please! Deny! Wow!
It was my fault for staying here in this godforsaken ghetto.
For bringing him here.
For thinking it was safe.
For thinking, no, not my boy.
But where can I go? I got laid off my job at the bank. Been working there 20 years, even after the big merger. First as a teller, then as a sorter, shift, sorting checks, counting money from the ATMs. I would leave my house at 7 p.m. on the red line all the way to the north side, and I'd come home till there was light. My kids, they'd be asleep. And when they wake up, I'd be half asleep. Not a way to raise a family, I know, but at least there was money coming in. And then I lost my job.
And then I lost my job, and I thought, what a better time to go back to school. I never finished high school. I mean, I got pregnant with my first child. I was 14. What did I know? My baby daddy, he was a drug dealer. Met his ass on the corner.
On the corner.
En la esquina.
Doon, sa kanto.
On my way home from school. And he paid me nice compliments. And I was hooked. What did I know? I was a freshman in high school who was getting too big for my tank top and my shorts and all the places that men like. I didn't like it at first. How they looked at me with their eyes popping out, staring that stare, smiling that dirty smile my mother kept warning me about. But later on, I liked it. I liked cradling their cravings in my bosom. It was addictive. But it wasn't the only thing I was hooked on. I was a junkie. I smoked it, I snorted, I shot it, you name it. At 16, I had another. I had another one, and they took her away too before I could even name her. I know I'm not perfect.
I once got drunk and had unprotected sex with a stranger.
I cheated on your father once, but I swear it was just a kiss.
I told immigration I want to visit Disneyland, but I never left.
When I had you, I said they're not gonna take this one away. Oh no. I left your father, I went to rehab, and I left you with my mother. And when I got all cleaned up, I went back for you. And I just kept moving forward, I never looked back. I got my GED, and now after 20 years, I am in college. Such irony that you, my boy, my son, will become a drug dealer. Is that what you call karma? I mean, I tried to be there for you, but it seems the lure of the streets is stronger. In and out of juvie since you were 12.
He got into a fight once.
Never been in trouble.
Not that I know of.
But where we lived, I knew only prayers could save my boy.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch
Yup. We sure seem like deceased. That means dead.
I know what deceased means, smartass.
That is a nail.
Don't you remember what happened?
No. Shit, I don't. It was so quick. I didn't even see it coming. I was just talking to my friend Tran, and I saw someone in a hoodie with a gun in his hand, and when I saw him point it right at us, I did one of those moves from that movie, The Matrix.
My dad loved that movie. He made me see it when I was really little.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm talking about, right? That move?
Oh, yeah! That when he did, when he was bent backwards, he was like...
I guess it didn't work.
Nope. I got a hole in my side, my left lung is.
Mine's right here. In the back of my neck. I was walking to my corner, you know, and I see Antoine running. Opo following him, and I didn't know what was going on, so I reached my pocket to get my phone, and then another cop shows, and they start yelling, telling me to put my hands up, and I don't know, I just want to call someone, maybe my boy Ron, maybe my mom. So I reach my phone and I keep saying, don't shoot, it's just a phone. And I was gonna show him, but before I got a chance, bang! I didn't even feel it. It was just like my breath got sucked into a black hole.
I was just leaving my girlfriend's house. And I saw this nice, sweet-smelling flower growing on the tree. I reached up to pick one for Esme. Pop! 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 The first one hit my arm and it stung. But before I could scream, two more in my chest. And then everything was quiet. I didn't even see where it came from. Oh man, I can't be dead. Man, I just can't. I haven't even seen the latest Star Wars movie.
Don't worry, it sucks, bro.
And my dude Louise, he was gonna teach me how to ride a motorcycle. He just got a 1985 Honda Hot 650, man, a real
That's
classic.
a nice
you
piece
know?
of transportation right there.
Man, he bought it from his friend. He said I could ride it.
No way, man. I would trust you with my
What,
life.
man? And my dad. Man, I haven't seen him in a while. I can't die. He's gonna be so upset with me. He told me to take care of mommy and my sister. And shit, he's gonna be mad. He's not gonna like me. He said, oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Fuck! Who killed me? Man, who the fuck did it? Hey, was it you?
Hell no, motherfucker. Why would I waste a bullet on you?
Hey, you! Get away from me.
Yo, you want to know what happened? Hey, can we get the news in here? He wants to know what happened.
This isn't funny. This isn't a fucking joke, you asshole!
Certainly a violent weekend in Chicago,
Stop! Stop! Shit, man, why? Why me?
Why me?
What the hell?
I don't deserve this, man. I was going to college. I just got my acceptance letter to UIC.
Me too, man. Malcolm X. I was registered for a class already. I was going to be an EMT, a first responder.
Yeah, I heard they have a good program there.
It didn't look like they responded quick enough for you.
Damn right. They seldom do in my hood.
I was a good soldier.
gang. But I was thinking about it. My dad got deported and my mom, she needed help with the bills. And I just wanted something, you know?
Something more than my mom holding up the line only because her link card ain't got enough money again.
Or me missing school again? Because I didn't have enough change for the CTA?
Something more than the leftover carnitas mommy would bring home from work every day.
Or the girls thinking I'm a frickin' nerd.
What? Well, bro, that's what you worry about, man, the girls?
Don't you?
Now, Esmeralda, she's got that hot Puerto Rican thing going on with her. I swear to God, she bewitched me.
Boys. You have not met a real woman until you have met Shakia. The way she moves, man, she is the queen. What's that queen of ancient Egypt?
Queen Nefertiti.
Wow, you actually listened in class.
What, you think I'm not smart? Bet you the only smart one here?
No, man. I was just saying. I mean, hell, I don't even remember anything from my stupid history class.
History is fucked anyways.
It really is. I mean, according to American history, I don't exist.
None of us do. Not in the way that didn't fit the white man's narrative.
Ain't that the truth, man? What about you, Eddie? You got anybody in school you like?
Who cares, man? We're dead.
Man, why could be such a bummer?
Yeah, man, cheer up. It's not like things can get any worse than this.
You're killing me, man. I'm dead. I mean, do you think they see us now? I mean, look at them down there. They're protesting.
Maybe they see you. You're light enough.
Wow. Really? You gonna make this about that?
About what, nigga?
About you having more melanin than I do. We're just as much of a target. I mean, look at the signs they're holding up down there. Black Lives Matter. I don't see them saying Asian Lives Matter.
Yeah, or Latino lives matter.
What's wrong with all lives matter? It'll just be easier, don't you think? Maybe I'll get a tattoo right here. That'd be dope.
Why don't you get it tattooed on your butt cheek?
You don't get it, nigga. Our lives don't matter. That's why they have to say it. They've been killing us ever since.
Since what? Since when?
Slavery, nigga. Or were you asleep when they taught that in school too? Did you even go to school here? Did they teach that in Mexico?
I'm not Mexican, man. I was born here. My parents came here from the Philippines. Do you even know where that is? Anyway, slavery happened a long, long time ago. Before they had, like, electricity.
French fries?
Yeah, before they had French fries.
Stupid.
Hey, come on now. He ain't working.
The way they got my mom working at the restaurant looks like slavery to me, and we're not black. And yeah, I went to school here. I didn't learn nada.
I wouldn't get to see my mom on the weekends. Okay? She's a live-in nanny. You know what that means? It means she's taking care of other people's kids 24/7. How we're lucky if they give her a day off on Christmas. You know, seriously, Filipinos celebrate Christmas? They start playing carols during the Burr months.
The Burr months?
Yeah. September, October, November. I mean, well, they take a break on November 1st and go party with the dead relatives in the cemetery. That's like my dad used to say.
Oh, like what we do on Dia de los Muertos, or like Halloween.
That too. I don't think my mom ever took us trick-or-treating. It was always my big sister, sometimes dad. Mom's always had to work. If you didn't, we'd get kicked out of the apartment, she would say, or we wouldn't have internet.
Oh, God forbid you have no internet.
Seriously, man, who doesn't have Wi-Fi?
I don't. Not the good kind, anyways.
I always resented my mom for not being there. But now I realize
Depends, man. What if you're just a pain in the ass?
Fuck off, man. You're a pain in the ass. Seriously, David, I think you're right. Mommy wouldn't be out working so much if she had a real choice.
And that's why all lives matter is bullshit. Because some lives do matter more. Do you know how many young black men are killed every fucking year? Like we're
rats. Like we're garbage. Like we're spit bullets.
They chew us up and spit us out like tasteless pieces of chewed up gum.
Like we're disposable, man.
You with me, Michael? We're just statistics now. That's why they have to say it, because we can't march, we can't raise our fuck! We can't.
I get it. I'm sorry. I was being ignorant.
You and the rest of this godforsaken country. It's alright, man. I feel your pain too.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I'm sorry, bros. I think I get it now too. I mean, Black Lives Matter don't mean our lives don't matter.
No, not at all. Just that nobody's life matters until everyone's does.
And that includes black lives. We get you're right too, man. We know we're not the only ones hurt. Just look at the neighborhoods they putting us in, man. Where you from?
But
Me? Englewood. What about you, Michael?
Wandale.
Eddie?
Little village.
Hey man, West Side!
Man, we actually used to be able to Pilsen, but man, we can't afford living now. All them hipsters moved in with the complicated ass coffee.
Excuse me, can I have oatmeal in my matcha latte with an extra frothy this time?
Yes, please. The last one you made was really weak. I couldn't even make out the little heart you drew in it.
Sorry, man. I wasn't going for a heart. It was a likeness of my ass, and I want you to kiss it, man.
See, I don't even care that much, but I went to my cousin's place in Lincoln Park, and they got 3 fucking bathrooms and jacuzzis in them. And it makes sense because mom was pale as Wonder Bread, but damn, we only got 1 bathroom, and it's always flooding up.
They got better schools too, man. Like they give them laptops. They even got to steal them. Like, my school, man. I mean, we got books. They got better lunches too.
wait. Not like that cardboard chicken nugget shit we have in the lunchroom?
Seriously, man. They even got like a salad bar.
Wait, for real? Like at Old Country Buffet?
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing better than Old Country Buffet.
Damn right.
They have roast beef and hot mac and cheese.
Really? Like not cold. Man, what about chicken wings?
Oh yeah. They even got desserts.
No! Like dessert? Like cake and ice cream and flan, not applesauce? No, man. Like dessert.
No wonder we always fighting. I mean, we fighting over scraps. Killing each other for shit. If the police don't kill us first.
What is it, man? What is it for? Is it worth it?
It's fear, man. We're afraid of you.
Of us.
Man, damn, we're afraid of us.
I mean, you because you're black, us because we're teenagers, and they think we're all crazy. And they're scared of Latinos too.
All that shit about building a wall?
They're scared because we're poor. And we might take their money.
Steal their jobs.
All the same shit.
They're afraid to see us because they'll see we are
We're
just like them.
We are red dots on the map near West Side, South Side, Lawndale, Albany Park. We are the boys our mamas lulled to sleep, and our daddies dreamed of not becoming them. Broken men, shooting, sniffing, suffocating, tired of living in the armpit of the city. What you got, man?
We are black boys, brown boys, white. Let's say with
No victims, we are the threats you haven't met yet.
the worst of us, but we are you.
We are you, we are you, we are you wearing a black hoodie. We are you, okay? Saving up for our favorite kick. Hey, we get a kick out of making our mama smile and our poppies being with pride. We on the phone talking loving with our babes. We at the court shooting hoops with our bros.
Now a constellation making an apparition, but you can't even see us because you have a condition. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the judge of you. I'm only wondering about causation in the middle of liberation. When the train on hard and salt and the streets are littered with the beats of broken hearts and empty grocery carts, and the only thing I see about is in the grills of my best friends.
We are red dots on the map near West Side, South Side, Lawndale, Albany Park. We are the boys our mamas lulled to sleep, and our daddies dreamed of not becoming them. Tired of living in the armpit of the city. Tired of living in the armpit of the city. Tired of living in the armpit of the city.
Man, can anybody see us now?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Who Said What? My name is John Smith, and I'll be your host for tonight. Now, let's meet our eager participants. First, we have Toya. Toya is a nurse and hails from the Windy City. Come on, Chicago, let me hear you. Say hello to Toya, everybody! God forbid, if anyone in the audience trips and falls down the stairs or has a seizure, you're in luck, because we got a nurse in the house. Tell us, Toya, where do you work, and are you sure your shift is covered?
Cook County, John, and yes, I am sure. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Thanks, Toya. Next, we have Simon. Simon is a student from Ohio. Simon is a student from Ohio, finishing his degree in mortuary science. Say hello to Simon, everybody.
Hello, Simon.
Mortuary science, Simon. Explain to our audience what career awaits somebody with a degree in mortuary science.
Well, John, anything that has to do with the dead. Seriously though, you could become a mortician, a funeral director, an embalmer, a mortuary cosmetologist. Hell, you can become a chaplain. The list is long.
And morbid. And next, we have Wanda. Come on out, Wanda. It says here, Wanda, that you're a professional, drum roll please, dog walker.
That I am, John. I gotta admit, I prefer the company of canines more than humans.
So you like dogs, and Simon here likes dead people. Great. Tell us, do you have a name for your company and a preference for the kinds of dogs you want?
Big, small, medium, pit bulls, Labradors, Chihuahuas. I walk them all. We call our business Dog Day Afternoon Walk.
Well, there we have it, folks. Our three contestants vying for $10,000 if they can tell us
Who said what?
Tonight's topic is Bang Bang, You're Dead. That's intriguing. Well, is everybody ready?
Yes, we are.
Well, let's check it out. For our first statement, let's figure out who said this.
For all the things that make Chicago great, for all the things that make us proud to call ourselves Chicagoans, the violence that is happening corrodes our core. It is not the Chicago we know and love. Policing, punishment, prevention, and parenting are what's missing in conversations about gun violence.
Chicago Mayor Ron Emanuel.
That's correct. 100 points to Toya. Wow, I can't believe you got this. I'm sure it went down.
Well, I'm from Chicago, and I remember him saying how the people want more police, and he likes blaming the parents. He's a strong proponent for community policing. Which begs the question, are the police working for the community, or are the police policing the community?
Whoa. Are you sure you're a politician and not? Are you sure you're a nurse and not a politician, Toya?
I've heard that he closed 50 old rundown schools, scattered 17,000 students and 1,500 staff all across the city, promising he'd renovate.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything. And now the rival gangs from the schools are clashing. There's so many street shootings, it's like a war zone.
According to research, areas on the west, south, and southwest side of Chicago have consistently had the highest homicide rates in the past 9 years, 17 times higher than the national rate.
Okay, college boy, we know you're smart. Let's move on to the next one, right?
You don't need no gun control. You know what we need? We need some bullet control. Men, we need to control the bullets. That's right. I think all bullets should cost $5,000. $5,000 per bullet. You know why? Because if a bullet costs $5,000, it would be no more innocent bystanders.
Dave Chappelle.
No, sorry, Simon.
Chris Rock!
That's correct. Looks like somebody's a fan. Well, what do you think, Wanda? Is he right or is he wrong? Is that all it takes to end gun violence?
Well, obviously he was joking. It would take more than that, I think.
He's being facetious, of course. It's one of America's most lucrative industries with a revenue of $13 billion a year and $1.3 billion profits. They can't just shut it down, John. Do you know that the firearms industry employs 263,223 people across the U.S.? Where are those people going to go?
I did not know that, college boy. You know that, Wanda, Toya? Oh, well, it looks like college boy has all the answers, but no points. In Who Said What? 100 points go to Wanda. Let's see if college boy has the answer for this.
A free people ought not only to be armed, but disciplined.
Easy peasy, the founding father, George Washington, in 1776.
That's correct, although we didn't need the year. Show off. 100 points to Simon.
What does that mean exactly?
Isn't it obvious? It's a limitation.
It means we can't have no wild, wild west in this country. No one should be pulling out an AK-47 and mowing down people at the movie theater. And for what? Because they hate people who watch comic book movies? I mean, I don't like them either, but I'm not about to bomb the showing of Spider-Man.
Okay, I get it now.
Do you get it? Do we get it now? Are we done having this little side chit-chat we're having here? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Let's move on to the next one, why don't we? Let's figure out who said,
I read the Constitution, and I didn't see anything that said no fool who wants a gun should have one. Guns are an idea whose time has passed.
ooh, sorry, Simon. Toya beat you by just a second.
Nikki! Oh God, what's her last name? Giovanni, Nikki Giovanni.
Good job. 100 points to Toya.
Who's Nikki Giovanni?
Nikki Giovanni was a part of the professor at Virginia Tech, where in 2007, 32 people were killed and 17 wounded when some Cho used 2 semi-automatic pistols. Cho used 2 pistols during the attacks, a .22 semi-automatic P-22 Walther, and a 9mm semi-automatic Glock 19 handgun.
Okay, walking Wikipedia. Let's move on to the next one, why don't we?
Wait, why did she say that?
Because Wanda chose a student that she kicked out of her class. She told her bosses she would resign if she remained in her class because something felt, quote, very off about him.
They found out later that he was mentally ill. It was a documented condition.
And he was still able to purchase guns.
Well, after that, the federal government passed the first gun control law in over a decade. H.R. 2640, which mandates reporting to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, NICS, to halt gun charges from criminals, those declared mentally insane, and others who are prohibited from possessing firearms.
Seriously, you people are the chattiest contestants this show has ever had. Can we move on, please? Can we move on now? Let's go on to the next one, please.
The reason why there's so much gun violence is violent video games. The government should ban Grand Theft Auto.
My dad!
Yeah, correct.
Hey, are you serious?
Or, sorry, Newt Gingrich, for all I care. In fact, current research has not shown any causal link between video games and gun violence, but the belief persists.
And politicians still blame video games after every shooting.
By white offenders, you should add. When it's black shooters, it's always about
Games in bad neighborhoods.
Again with the chit chat. 100 points in Wanda, the dog walker. Let's go on to the next one.
I continue to be surprised at how little Black Lives Matter. Our lives matter.
Alicia Garza, the founder of Black Lives Matter. She wrote a love letter to black people on her Facebook page after George Zimmerman was acquitted on July 13th of 2013 for the killing of Trayvon Martin, February 26th of 2012.
College boys catching up. 100 points to Simon.
I remember that. The letter was shared on social media by her friend.
Patrice Cullors, the co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, she hashtagged it with Black Lives Matter, and it went viral. But it was after another teenage boy, Michael Brown, was shot and killed by the police in Ferguson that the movement took off. People marched and protested all around the country, demanding justice and police accountability. And still, more Black lives were taken. And still, Black lives don't seem to matter. It's clear that the government is not doing enough.
Wow. Joy, I hope you will seriously consider a career in politics.
And that's why I prefer dogs to people.
Alrighty, well, let's move on to the next one. Let's figure out who said
to open doors.
He was my baby. No more.
Ready to see what is in store.
He was going to be more, not afraid to open doors. He was my baby no more, ready to see what is in store. I see you everywhere I look, a cold chill, I know you are here. When they took you, my life shook. I should have held you through your fears. You, my child, make the sunsets red. You make rainbows come after the storm. Trouble passing tread. I should have held you more. You, my child, make the sunsets red. You make rainbows come after the storm. Trouble passing tread. I wish I could have held you more. You were going to be more. You were going to be more. Not afraid to open doors. Not afraid to open doors. My baby, no. You are my baby, no more. Ready to see what is in store. Ready to see what is in store.
I remember the first time I saw you and how I burst into tears. It was an easy birth, the doctors kept saying. I pushed and screamed once and whoosh, it was over. But when they brought you back to me, I started bawling like crazy. I could hardly see you through my tears. And when I put on your shirt, your little shirt for the first time, I was scared. So scared you would fall apart in my hands. So fragile, tiny.
When I dressed you that day, I was afraid I was going to fall apart. I was afraid I was never going to see you again. I was afraid that I wouldn't make it out of rehab and they'd take you away too. I remember it was cold then, around Christmas time. I brought you this fleece onesie from the thrift store. It was all red with white piping and a tiny yellow star embroidered on it. And it was perfect because you're my little star. You're the star that was going to lead me down the right path.
You were so handsome when you went to your prom. My employer had given me her son's tuxedo, and it fit you perfectly. I helped you put on your tie and your cummerbund. I had to tiptoe because you had grown so big now. Bigger than me. Bigger than your father. And so bogey. You and Gina look so good together. So young, so in love. Just like me and your tatay when we were your age.
It was a nice powder blue suit, and it was a little too big on you, but you didn't mind. Just excited to be wearing a big suit like a big man. Your hair was slicked back, the way your father has his hair. It was like looking at Ernesto, pero más guapo. Muy, muy guapo.
He was only a boy.
Solo un niño.
My only son.
Not quite a man yet.
He was going to be more, not afraid to open doors. He was my baby no more, ready to see what is in store. Now you're gone, but we're not alone.
Not alone.
A multitude of voices ring, drown out the sounds of guns with songs to never stop remembering. Now you're gone, but we're not alone.
Not alone.
A multitude of voices ring, to drown out the sounds of guns with song to never stop remembering.
I was going to be more.